Hey G Cafe, this is Kema and Trey, the producers of Fatigues, welcoming you to our set. You said you wanted to see some behind the scenes footage, so today we're going to give you a little bit of that behind the scenes footage.
Yeah, should do that. Speed? Speed.
One, David, take one. Hello and welcome to Behind the Scenes of Fatigues. We're about the halfway point of one of our final days of wrapping up some of our shots to complete the movie. We're doing a living room scene and we just finished up a cemetery scene. And it's been going pretty good so far. We had to do some things from the status quo as far as procedure goes, and we had to break a couple of rules in order to get some things done. We had to not necessarily break into a cemetery, but we had to actually shoot there without the people's permission. It's not something that I would recommend you young filmmakers out there doing, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the shot. Director of our amazing film Fatigues, Mr. Ben Tedesco. So we're here trying to close up this last bit of this project, and it looks like we're in the home stretch, man. How you feel about the whole project so far?
I feel like it's going pretty well. Excited to be in the post-process.
It's two of our stars. We'll get back to them in a second, but go ahead.
Excited to see the post-process and see how everything fits together, but from what we've got already, I think it shouldn't be too much. Should be a good project when we're all said and done with it. I'm pretty excited.
So what advice would you give future filmmakers? I mean, the cat that just bought his brand new camera, he's got it in the mail, still in the box, and he just wants to go out there and just shoot anything. What would be like the first thing that you would say to him?
Shoot anything.
Shoot anything, yeah.
Shoot anything, but keep it simple.
Okay.
Simple usually translates better, I would say.
Okay. So, yeah, can you tell me how the whole process been going so far?
So far, it's been a long week. It's taken one day to shoot, but it actually was a whole week of preparation, from getting wardrobe right, to getting the locations right, to making sure the actors, you know, their schedules were right and things like that. So we're in the home stretch now. It kind of feels good to be back and finishing it up so we can present it to our fans who've been there with us from the beginning. But it's a good feeling today. So far, I'm proud with where we're going, and we've been at it since 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah,
there's one way you can definitely tell if your production is going well is by the amount of problems that you have. So
we started that at 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, we had costume issues, but you know, if there's not a problem, then there's something's wrong. You know, so we took care of the casting for our casting problem that we had, because somebody kind of dropped out. We had to fill it at the last minute, and then we had to get the wardrobe right for him, and then the location offered some extra challenges that we had to take care of. But you know, if you want to become a producer in this, and this is just on the low end, we're not even talking about big budget stuff. That's just something you're just gonna have to get used to.
I have Jason Ambrose with me, who plays James Walker.
How you doing?
Want to tell us a little bit about you and Fatigues? You've been with us since day one, and we love it. Want to tell them a little bit about you?
Yeah, well, I'm a person living on this planet just like everybody else. Don't be intimidated by my good looks, my charm. No, you're gonna cut that out. Well, no. When Trey approached me, you know, to be a part of this project, I jumped at it because of not only who these two wonderful individuals are, but also I feel, you know, the relevance of a story like this. You know, there's so many people coming back from the war, and you know, they're having issues readjusting to life on this side, and you know, I don't think enough attention is given to that. So any way that myself or any of us can bring attention to these problems and make it a little more mainstream, so these people can find help, which they obviously, you know, more than deserve considering their sacrifices. You know, I just hope that the team that we've put together, Trey and Kema, you know, we can do it justice. So I'm thrilled and excited and honored to be a part of Fatigues.
Good, we're honored that you are part of it. So, love you, Jason.
So we're at the halfway point, and we're probably going to do one more of these little interviews at the end when our hair is all frazzled and our clothes are all torn and we're slobbering at the mouth because we have absolutely lost our minds. Hopefully we'll have a smile on our face and say that everything went well. And our lovely cameraman Frank won't be submitting us into some type of insanity ward. Hey Frank, turn the camera on yourself and just say what's up, man.
Howdy.
Thank you, Frank /sound guy /
we just call him
prep
Slash.
service.
He does
Your name is you're Slash today.
Yeah.
So, G Cafe.
Yeah, G Cafe. Tune in.
Tune in.
See you in a little bit. We're here with my man Adam. He's our cameraman /DP /everything. See, if you noticed anything from these segments,
Everybody's Slash.
He's got a slash. But his primary focus in this project is he's the man behind the lens. He's the cameraman. So, yeah, man, welcome to the project. It's been great.
Thanks for having me.
My dude, and I'm so grateful that you actually.
Hey man, it's like working on shit with you.
So if from what you've seen of Fatigues, is there anything that you would do in your own personal project based off of the things that you've learned from this project? Anything that you would change? Like, I don't know, would you dip more towards action movies, or maybe make a comedy because dramas don't work, or whatever?
No, I like sticking with the action formula. I mean, you know, you always got something going on. It keeps it fast paced, keeps it entertaining for everyone. I mean, I'd definitely do more action scenes in the next stuff I do. To me, that's fun. Even though it's a pain in the ass behind the camera, it's a lot of fun once you get to see the final project.
Good job, man. Good, just like that. That was really good job.
Good job, Aaron. I saw that.
You did a good job, though. That's what you have to do when they're filming, okay?
With two of my actors, actress and actor. We have Lena Thomas, who's playing Karen Walker, and I have Aaron, who's playing Daniel Walker. So Lena, we've been keeping you busy all day. You want to tell about your experience so far with Fatigues?
It's been great. It started out pretty early this morning, and we did some of the earlier stuff, which coming in and now meeting the family, it's really set in for the themes of this film. And I'm excited to do this part. It's been fun hanging out.
Because you're a military brat yourself, right? So what did this story do to you? So what was it about this story that made you want to be part of it?
The impact of it, because a lot of times people don't think about the aftermath of reuniting families and the baggage that goes along with the things that they've been through overseas, and that's something that I know a lot of families personally deal with, and while this is an extreme situation, it's something that a lot of people have to face in their lives, whether literally or just emotionally.
Very true. And Aaron, you haven't gotten started yet, but you play Daniel. Are you ready to start your role? Are you excited about it? Tell me a little bit about how you're feeling right now.
Happy.
Happy? That's it? Did you eat good?
Yeah.
Feel a little tired, so you feel like you're getting in your role? Yep. Anything you want to say to the camera?
I'm a little scared.
You're a little scared?
Yeah.
That's really in character because you're supposed to be scared in your role, right? So that's a plus. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
You're having fun meeting your stage mommy and daddy? What have you been doing with them since you met them?
Tell them about climbing all over
Jason,
Mr.
yeah.
Walker.
I was climbing on his shoulders and wrestling.
Yeah? Was that fun?
Mr. Walker, yeah.
You have a cool screen dad, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Let's tell the people bye.
You're with my man, Chris Macho Man Randy Piper. Nah, just Chris Piper. He's a slash on set. Another one.
We have a day full of slashes.
That's the thing when you shoot independent, nobody's ever gonna do just one thing.
Because we're slashes.
Yeah, I'm slash. You know? So Piper is he's slash cameraman slash writer.
everything.
/grill. Yeah, you
Slash lighting.
PA. You name it, he can do it. And when you're on these sets and you're trying to get stuff done relatively cheap and you're doing it on favors, you need an all-purpose utility belt type of guy. You know, if I was Batman, he's the utility belt, you know.
Wrap around his waist. Just hug him tight.
Oh, that's so adorable.
But most times he's Batman and I'm Robin, and that's how it's kind of happens sometimes.
I was like,
but this is my guy, man. So, Pipe, man, tell me about the biz, man. What in the world even brought you out here to do this type of madness?
It was the allure of action films and just. I'm a big epic kind of guy. It was the Bravehearts and the huge, Kingdom of Heavens and things like that, and even some of them are not exactly the greatest movies ever, but just the sheer size and the amount of people it takes to put in these huge, massive movies just impressed the hell out of me. And it was such that there could be hundreds of people on set, thousands of people on the screen from extras and things like that with these big, huge features. And there's a reason that there's 1,000, because they're all necessary. There's nothing that is in the frame that is not necessary. So even the smallest person way in the back, of the screen is necessary to be there. And the same thing is on the other side of the camera. If you're there, you are there for a purpose. And you can't, and you're starting out, PAing, things like that, starting out, you can't get too caught up in the rung of the ladder that you're on, because there's always going to be a bottom rung, but that doesn't mean it's not a necessary rung. That's the first step that anybody's going to take to get into the business. And anybody that says, oh, well, this person didn't have to do that, or that person didn't have to do that, that is a small group of people that didn't have to start at the bottom. And those people are not the norm. They came from a different aspect, or know the right people, or whatever. And a lot of those people, don't make it. And they're there in that moment, but then they're gone the next. But the people that know every aspect and start from the bottom and just get the crap kicked out of them are the people that stay forever and are truly passionate about filmmaking. And that's, as much as there are moments that I hate doing it, it's just at the exact same time I'm like, man, I'm doing it. It sucks, but I'm doing it.
The ceiling?
The ceiling, because I'm spilling on the ceiling from the light that I'm
No, just right behind you.
Alright, cool. I'm good.
Ready. And speed. Sound speed.
Niner, Bravo, take 3.
You ready, Aaron? Alright. Eyes closed. And action.
Yo, what's up, G Cafe? It's like 11 something at night. It's past that. It's like 11:30. It's creeping on midnight, and we are picture wrapped.
Yay.
So it's looking like Fatigues is going in the can. We just gotta take it over to the editor, have them go through it, and we'll get some sound locked into it, some Foley, some background music, some scores, tighten it up. I'm beat. No,
That's right.
Thanks. I'm trying to go home.
Have a good night. To go home. High five. It's a picture wrap on Fatigues.
Right?
Thank you for being there with us, G Cafe. We're going to bed.
Deuces.
Bye.
Peace.